Have you ever wondered if modern dating has become too complicated? What happened to the simplicity of traditional roles? The eternal question, the dating dilemma. It's a question as old as time, yet as new as the latest dating app update. In the grand theatre of life, the dating scene has undergone a dramatic transformation. Gone are the days of the traditional courtship rituals, replaced by a whirlwind of swiping left and right, text messages, and endless choices. It's a world where the rules are constantly changing, leaving many of us wondering, is this progress or just plain chaos? On the other side of the coin is the comforting allure of traditional roles, the romanticized simplicity of a time when roles were clearly defined. The man was the breadwinner, the woman was the homemaker, and dating was a clear path to marriage and family. But let's not forget, behind that rosy picture, there were constraints, limitations, and a lack of freedom that many women fought hard to overcome. So, here we are, standing at the crossroads of modernity and tradition, independence and security, choice and simplicity. It's a complex puzzle, a maze of possibilities and pitfalls. We've got questions, you've got questions. And together, we're going to explore the answers. What does dating look like in the 21st century? What does it mean to be a modern woman navigating the labyrinth of love? And what about tradition? Does it still have a place in our hearts and our lives? Or is it an outdated concept best left in the past? We're not here to tell you what to do. No, we're here to delve into the heart of the matter, to explore the pros and cons, the highs and lows, the triumphs and trials of modern dating versus traditional roles. It's a journey, an exploration, a conversation, and we're thrilled to have you on board. So buckle up, keep an open mind, and prepare to laugh a little, learn a lot, and maybe, just maybe, find the answers to some of those burning questions. Stay tuned as we dive deep into this fascinating topic. Imagine this. You're a woman in the modern dating scene. You're independent, career-focused, and not afraid to make the first move. Sounds empowering, right? Well, that's because it is. But as with everything, there are two sides to this coin. Picture Lucy. Lucy is a successful marketing executive who's just hit the big 3-0. She's got her own flat, a wardrobe bursting with designer labels, and a cat named Mr. Whiskers. Who needs Prince Charming when you've got a feline companion and a Netflix account, right? Well, not quite. See, Lucy enjoys her independence, but she also yearns for companionship, someone who gets her love for cheesy rom-coms and doesn't judge her for eating ice cream straight out of the tub. So she dives headfirst into the modern dating scene, armed with her wit, her charm, and of course, a handful of dating apps. Now, the benefits are clear. She can meet people outside her usual circles, vet potential dates before meeting them, and set the pace of the relationship. But then, there are the challenges. Ghosting, breadcrumbing, benching. It's like navigating through a minefield of modern dating terms. And let's not forget the unsolicited pictures that make her question the future of mankind. But Lucy is no damsel in distress. She navigates the turbulent waters of modern dating with a sense of humor, laughing off the occasional bad date and the even more occasional good one. She's a woman of the 21st century after all. Oh, and remember Mr. Whiskers. He's her trusty sidekick, always there to comfort her after a disappointing date, reminding her that no man is worth giving up her independence for, unless of course he comes with a lifetime supply of Ben & Jerry's. So that's the modern dating scene in a nutshell. But how does it compare to traditional dating? Now think back to the times when men were the breadwinners and women were expected to stay at home. Picture a world where dating was a dance, a delicate balance of courtship and respect, where a man would formally ask a woman's father for permission to date her, and where women were seen primarily as homemakers and caregivers. In this traditional world, women held a unique charm and grace, a quiet strength that was often underestimated. They were the heart and soul of the family, managing the household, nurturing the children, and providing emotional support. There was a certain stability and simplicity in this traditional role, a clear definition of expectations that left little room for confusion. But this traditional role also came with its limitations. Women were often denied the opportunity to explore their potential beyond the domestic sphere. Their dreams and ambitions were often overlooked, their voices silenced in favor of societal norms and expectations. Imagine being a woman in the mid-20th century, brimming with artistic talent, but confined to the home, your canvas limited to the kitchen and the nursery. Or perhaps you're a woman with a keen interest in politics or business, But your opinions are dismissed as irrelevant, your potential unrealized. Yet, let's not forget, there were also women who thrived in this traditional role. Women who found fulfillment and happiness in nurturing their families, in creating a warm and loving home. For them, the traditional role was not a cage, but a sanctuary, a place where they could express their love and care in the most profound ways. There's no denying that the traditional roles came with their own set of pros and cons. They offered stability and a clear path, but at the same time, denied women the opportunity to explore their full potential. That's a glimpse into the world of traditional dating. But the question remains, which is better? Before we delve into that, do remember to hit the subscribe button if you're enjoying our discussion so far. We've been journeying through the labyrinth of love, from the sparkly streets of modern dating to the cozy corners of traditional roles. It's quite the adventure, isn't it? And we're thrilled to have you along for the ride. Now, let's take a moment to reflect on what we've uncovered. In the bustling city of modern dating, we've seen the power of independence and self-discovery. It's a world where you can carve your own path, pursue your ambitions, and embrace the thrill of unpredictability. But like any bustling city, it can sometimes feel a bit overwhelming, a little lonely, and yes, a bit exhausting. On the other hand, we've also strolled through the quaint lanes of traditional dating. It's a place of comfort, stability, and well-defined roles. Here you can revel in the warmth of familiarity and the security of knowing exactly where you stand. But it's also a place where you might feel a bit confined, a bit stifled, and yes, a bit unfulfilled. So here's the million-dollar question. Should you stride confidently into the future, or should you find comfort in the past? You see, it's not about choosing the right or wrong path. It's about choosing the path that aligns with your values, your aspirations, your dreams. It's about understanding that your journey might look a little different from someone else's. And that's okay. It's about embracing the beauty of choice and the power of deciding for yourself. You might be a modern maven, seeking thrill and independence. Or you might be a traditionalist at heart, yearning for stability and comfort. Or perhaps you're somewhere in between. And that's the beauty of it, isn't it? Being able to choose, to decide, to carve your own path. So, are you team modern or team traditional? Remember, there's no right or wrong answer. It's all about what makes you happy. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more thought-provoking content. Until next time.